Hey guys, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. As always, I'm Notfairnotfairnotfair, and last time we figured out that the video that Hajime saw was actually filmed in the conference room, but Ibuki seems to think that that means that Ibuki was killed at the conference room, which is wrong.
No, that's not possible.
Exactly.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Yes. That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been the Ibuki at the conference room. Wait. Yeah.
I see!
I had to think about that for a second.
The person wearing the hemp bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Right. That's why he was wearing the hemp bag in the first place.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
Yep.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hemp bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
Yep, when the murder had already occurred.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
Exactly.
The actual time of death must have been earlier.
Exactly.
Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
Exactly!
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
Right. So that's what happened. Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for me
But why
was...
did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video.
That's
There's
my
only
question.
one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Okay. Sure.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I kind of know where they're leaning towards, but I don't agree. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Really? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna do this then. So, they're making it out to be Nikon because of the fact that she was the only competent person in the hospital at the time. So she would have gone upstairs to the conference room and made the video. Anybody else in the middle of the night could have stuck into the hospital, but Mikon
You're the only one!
is who they're leaning towards.
Mikon, you're the killer, aren't you?
I don't really agree with that logic yet.
What are you talking about?
Cause seriously, just cause... Alright,
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Sure.
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
No, it is possible.
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
Funny.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
Sure.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
Oh, okay.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Nikon have an alibi.
Yeah.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
No, she is not. I mean, Nagito, I will admit, as long as he wasn't faking his illness, like his severity of his illness, because he was suffering from the liar's disease, part of the despair disease, he was in critical condition. That is true. So he was in critical condition as long as he wasn't, faking. He was unable to leave his bed. Akane was not in critical condition. She just needed to be quarantined, so she could have been the one to do it. If not Akane, literally anyone could have been in the conference room. With the camera from the music venue. Made the video, and then, because Nikon went to the staff room to go sleep. The conference room is a separate room on the second floor. I was down in the lobby of the hospital, so they could have been hiding in the conference room with the camera already. And the moment that, I hit the video to see what's going on, they had to climb the ladder, they did their act, I rushed out, giving them the chance to rush out after me, with the camera and everything. And then Nikon comes out, and goes and finds Fuyuhiko, and then everything else ensues afterwards. But
That also a coincidence?
I see where they're going with it. I don't agree with it though. It's not solid enough. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
And if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's best for you. Better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me.
Oh, she's going full 360 here. Are we going just 180? Are you gonna stop at the 180? Nope, we're going full 360. Here we go. I'm not gonna continue on until we see if this keeps going like the Nagito one from earlier, from previous times. Oh, it does stop. Okay.
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby.
Right.
If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
Yes, but they could have come to the hospital before we even got there.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Correct. So they could literally have already been in the hospital.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
Correct, which means that literally somebody else who was supposed to not be at the hospital could have come to the hospital before we did.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
I get where they're going.
It's not
really, I do.
literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Dang, Nagito.
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
No?
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Nikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Thank you, Gundam.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
Right.
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's
We're going upside down again.
For me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
Yeah, especially because she's the ultimate nurse, and you know, all nurses and doctors have to go and do the Hippocratic Oath. Do no harm.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do I have proof?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Sure. I don't know where we're going with this.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Jesus Christ, Nagito, get to the fucking point!
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Okay. Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
Oh shit, is Nagito about to break this case open?
Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
I don't know.
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Okay, and what is that?
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else in this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
Just get on with it!
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game!
Pipe down, Monokuma. We're not getting meta about this. Move
Please
on!
don't say such controversial statements.
Shut up, Monami!
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
And what is it?
Hey, that's a huge deal!
They're just dragging it on.
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we?
Sure.
Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
Yeah.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Right, we went over that, you and I, when we found the rope.
Again with the supermarket?
Shut up, Akane.
That place is a hotspot for criminal gangs.
Okay, never mind, that's actually true. Yeah, if you ever see anybody in the supermarket, just immediately suspect them of murder because they might be getting their next victims. They might be getting the equipment to set up their next murder.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
Sure.
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new.
Okay.
Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Rub strongly?
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Because she wasn't hung.
Hey, you're
Hanged.
taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
She was strangled with the rope.
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Good job, Nagito. Yeah.
The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Yeah.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Very good deduction there, Nagito. Hot damn. But how does that point to who the killer is?
I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along.
Yeah. Earlier he was like, oh yeah, this rope's probably not that big of a clue at all.
What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
This exact thing? So this rope won't be much of a clue, then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
Like my right hand.
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
And so I'll copy them with a clap. So quick, look who's clapping. Whoever's clapping is the killer. Oh wait, I'm the only one who's clapping. Could it be me? Oh god, guys, I think I'm the killer. Quick, Nagito admitted to being the killer. Kill him.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then created the noose to hang her.
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
That's my question.
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? Oh, here's... I gotta pause this real quick. Hold on. Come on. Let me... I don't care. Pick any one of them.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very
It's gonna be like
different.
the first game
The scars
with
they leave will
Mondo
look
being the one
different, too.
to be like, oh,
Scars? You mean the rope
I
burn,
figured it
right?
out. Okay.
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body
Yeah.
at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The reason we
The
assumed it's a
Monokuma file
hanging.
complicates this too.
But yeah,
It's never specified hanging or strangulation.
God damn it, just let me get to the end of this so I can explain the damn thing.
To blame.
And that's you. If Buki's true cause of death was strangulation, that fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer. Okay, so anyways, what I was trying to say, and what I wanted to pause the game for, but when I paused it, it meets their conversation for the first, like, run around of this thing, was that this is a lot like the first game where Mondo was the one who's like, yeah, whoever had the matching swimsuit, my swimsuit's blue like his. And it's like, wait, you said blue. And it's like, why, nobody mentioned what color his swimsuit was. And so I was like, oh my god, it's Mondo. So this was the thing, and I was trying to listen for that through the whole thing, and I figured it out, I think, as to why it's Ibuki. Or not Ibuki.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Why it's Mikan.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
I just gotta figure out where I need to...
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
Strangled.
The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Right.
Why would that be?
Because Mikan.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file
I
complicates
feel like
this
I
too.
need to actually...
It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Yeah, I feel like I need to take one of their statements for a truth bullet. Let me see.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Because of Mikan's autopsy
Did we
report.
fall for someone's lie?
No? Who was lying? How can we stop talking about things that don't make sense and explain to me already? Let's try this again.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Maybe I do need to use rope for hanging?
She was strangled to death.
I thought that I needed to use
That's
one
basically the same thing.
Oh, that's right, I can't
Though hanging
agree.
and strangling seem similar,
That's
they're
right, I
very
can't agree
different.
when I absorb
The
somebody's
scars they leave
mistake.
would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Just fucking give it! Stop being a pain in the ass and do it already!
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
And the person, yeah, who would have made us come to that conclusion would have been Mikan. She's the ultimate nurse. She would be able to know the difference between the strangulation and hanging. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see, so Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
So that's actually proof that's enough for me to believe that it is Mikan.
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
Yeah, as the ultimate nurse, it's kind of a bad decision when she's the killer to have her do the autopsy.
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
Yeah.
You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Jesus, Nagito.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
You're the ultimate nurse. You basically are the best of the best of your field.
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Jesus.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
Right?
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Mic drop for Nagito.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Jeez.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind.
I mean, I'm kind of torn. I feel like it is, but at the same time, I feel like it could be somebody else still.
If that's the choice everyone makes, the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
Yeah.
I'm really not the killer.
Then who is?
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Okay.
Is that really true?
Whoa. Hajime?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop.
All music has gone out the window. We're in complete silence.
I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this.
I slept with Mikan. I mean, huh?
But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
Sure.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Sure.
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
I'm actually kind of right there with you, Akane. I didn't quite understand that
If you
one.
want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
Okay, I understand that, yeah.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
What?
I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Whoa, what? Mikan's not stammering anymore.
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Okay then. I think we've cracked Mikan.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem.
I feel sorry for her, really I do.
I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done!
We have our murderer, everybody!
Hey, Mikan!
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Not fair!
Yeah.
Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away!
Damn. I really like the voice actors for Mikan. They do a fantastic job.
What did I do?
Bravo!
Why won't anybody forgive me?
Such a vocal range
Is acting
there.
like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying.
Jeez,
Plus,
Nagito.
to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
What? Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends,
Right.
but still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends.
And we think it's her.
That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end. so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki,
Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing?
why'd you do it?
If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
Also no.
Ah, that's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room.
No, we know the video was filmed in the conference room. Everybody's just assuming that you were the one who went into the conference room.
Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital.
Right. Somebody else could have been at the hospital in the conference room before any of us got there.
That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
I forgive you.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! The video... I never filmed that video!
Okay.
It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Because you are the only person who can control this game.
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Thanks, Chiaki. Could it be? Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof?
I don't know, Mikan. Really, I don't.
Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Oh, we're gonna make an argument. Okay. Mikan's account?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you
Right.
who could have filmed that video.
Literally anybody.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Wait.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just
No.
from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
What are we forgiving you
Hajime,
for?
pay close attention and listen well.
I'm trying.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Yeah. I don't know if the hemp bag. I was like, hemp bag! Grab it! I don't know if that's it though.
I'm not the killer!
I don't know. I don't think this is
Can't
it.
think of anybody else other than you
I don't think that has anything to do
who
with
could
it.
have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
No.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
No.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Also no.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
No.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Not really.
Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Wait.
Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
Uh-huh.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Get out of here! Killer's mistake. Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't? I'm the only one who saw the video.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
I think I've got
Is the
it.
hemp bag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Not
Just
really.
from that video?
Nope.
Just from that camera angle?
Nope.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
You couldn't have seen that camera angle. What camera angle do you know about?
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
So how do you know about a camera angle?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Because you made the video.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole.
Damn, Chiaki with the cutting words. But that's all the time we got for today, guys. As always, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.